Okay, so a quick introduction about RiseUpp, guys. We are India's #1 most trusted platform for online degree certificates and career growth. We currently have 12,000 plus online degree and certificate courses on our platform from 500 plus universities and companies. And we proudly have the largest number of degree courses on our platform in the world. 1,300 plus degree courses, 12,000 plus certificates, and we also have 9,000 plus free courses on our platform. Then we also have 1,000 plus career mentors, 500 plus are IIM alumni, and then industry experts. We offer exclusive scholarships and then 100% placement support. We are founded by IT and IIM alumni, and we are also backed by Google and Microsoft. Last 3 years, we have won, industry awards, Best Tech Company of the Year, India's most trusted platform for online courses. RiseUpp is founded by two co-founders from IT and IIM alumni. I am alumnus of IIM Trichy. I have worked in the industry for 16 years. I will talk about me a little more. We offer wide range of courses, degree, executive education, professional certificates, and all. And our partners include like some of the best tech platforms: HeroWired, Upgrad, Coursera, Udemy, and then top UGC approved universities, IITs, and IIMs. We are supported by Google, Microsoft, and NVIDIA Inception Program, GSF Accelerator, and also we are selected into Leap to Unicorn by CNBC TV channel. We are highly rated by students and also by our university partners. And we currently have 4.9 star rating on Google. Yeah, so that's a quick intro about RiseUpp. Now, about the speakers of this webinar. So I'm one of the speaker, and about me, I have around 15 plus years of work experience. Worked in the artificial intelligence and data science industry. Close to more than 7 years. I was at AntWorks, an artificial intelligence company. At AntWorks, I was there from 2019 to 22, where I also built the India team from ground up. And then I was with Liferay, a California headquartered software product company, leader in Gartner Magic Quadrant for more than 10 years for digital experience platform. I have done more than 15 certifications in data science and AI, and then mentored more than 200 students, learners directly, shaping up their career. And then I would have hired like more than 1,000 plus people in my entire career in the IT industry, more than 15 years, and at least like 500 people into data science and AI related areas. So that's about me. And I will be connected with you. I'm there in all the data science WhatsApp groups of RiseUpp, and I'm also there as an admin along with my other colleagues at RiseUpp. So you can also reach out to me anytime. Then I have my co-presenter here, Karthik. So Karthik, over to you. Uh, Please give your introduction, and then we are excited to learn more about the trends of data science and business analytics, and happy to learn more from you.
Yep. Thanks, Hari, for that. Hi, everyone. I think you already know my name. My name is Karthik. I have 10 plus years of experience in corporate education. Yes. So I have been working with companies like Infosys and L&T Technology Services prior in corporate education, where I used to handle their trainings. And when it comes to corporate education, it was more into technical training. So my aim mostly was to skill up freshers and the existing employees in those companies. And my core skills is in data science. Yes, I have a master's in computer science with a specialization in machine learning from Stockholm, from KTH Royal Institute of Technologies, which is one of the well-known universities for research work. And currently I'm working as a full-time faculty, or I would say a trainer with HeroWired, where I'm leading the data science domain there.
Okay, that's a great intro, Karthik. Yeah, so can we move to the next part of our webinar?
Sure. You want me to share my screen for the...
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
I will stop sharing.
Okay. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, Karthik.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's guys first try to understand before jumping into the slides and everything else. Let us try to understand what exactly data science is. Yes, and the key aim. Let us not forget. We have been hearing a lot in the past 5 years. Data is a new oil, and why that is the scenario. Yes, over the period of time, yes, from when the technology started evolving, we all realized that from pen and paper and read accounting books, now slowly we have moved towards Excel sheets. And from there, now you would have heard the term cloud, which is like or data centers, yes, where we store our large amounts of data across. And most of the companies are storing their data in such cloud and data centers. Where they are managing the data, because we all know now digital data is what is a new age thing. Yes, now there is no uh, need of going through a pain point of pen and paper filling forms and everything else. Yes, from every banking sector to insurance, you take automotive, everyone provides you to fill in form digitally or fill in data digitally. Yes, one of the key examples of the revolution in digital data is that now you can order a motorcycle on Amazon.in. Yes, and that is the level of digitization that the world globally is going through. Yes, so now when with this much data, yes, there had to be a need of changing the way people were doing business. Yes, and the key aspect till now, yes, if you see our fathers or our grandfathers, they would have taken the business decisions mainly probably on surroundings, on what people were giving them suggestions, or they used to take a decision based on their own experience or what they felt was right. Yes, now that has been the old way of doing business, and now the new age has been more about making decisions based on what the data says. Yes, because at the end of the day, we all know, as we are collecting this digital data becomes that truth. Yes, data becomes that truth, and that is where the key aspect of how data science as a domain has pushed itself in the industry, because of its capability of giving you pure facts. Yes, rather than giving you gut feelings or rather than giving you an intuition kind of a decision. Yes, it was started becoming more pure facts in the uh, decision making of the in the business, I would say. Yes, so you would see this slide obviously is talking about from gut feeling to moving towards data driven decision making, and that is what is the key aspect today in the world of data science, and specifically when it comes to all of the industries. I'm not going to say major industries, all of the industries where digital data is being collected, processed, so that they can improve their business. Yes, now this improvement can happen in multiple facets. Yes, it can happen to improve customer service, it can happen to improve a manufacturing process, it can happen to understand the customer better. Yes, so this is something which automotive sector does, where they try to profile a customer to see, understand whether this customer is going to buy a SUV, whether he's going to buy and hatchback. Yes, and what on what your age group, your money power, all of this helps them to push you towards the right car that they feel will be good fit for you. Yes. So that is how data is revolutionizing in each and every aspect of business. Yes. And that is why we are also talking about this here. That is why we are also talking about this here. Yes. Key reasons of this. Yes. Cost of intuition. Yes. Decision made on intuition and made on experiential based strategies. Yes. The chances or the probability of them collapsing or the strategy itself failing is higher. Yes, because it is more on your experience, your personal experience, or your personal intuition, which it's not like that every human is right every time. Yes, so strategies do fail, companies collapses in that. Yes, and that is where data came into picture, where data can give you the real truth, and you can make a better strategy to improve your business. Now, obviously, this is one of the key aspects we'll also understand why in the last 10 years we have picked up data. Why not prior to that? Yes. Few key aspects has been, first of all, initially we did not have enough amount of digital data to even do the processing. Yes. And then you will also notice that it was hardware itself did not progress that much. Yes. When we had Excel in 1990s, we had Pentium P4. yes, which was hardly had 2 cores of processor, and then it could process at 1 GHz, or it is very small amount of processing power it had. Yes, nowadays you will see even a mobile can process a lot of data. Yes, with the change in the hardware side of things, with the progress done in technological hardware, software also caught up with that. Yes, and that is where data analysis picked up very well. Yes, so initially, obviously, storage was a very big challenge. Servers were expensive, computers were expensive. Now you have cloud technologies like AWS, Azure, which allow you to store data at a cheaper rate. Yes, obviously, we did not have much tools of analysis. Yes, so a person had to manually sit through the data points or look at it and try to find patterns. Now we have tools to do that analysis in a faster manner. And data collection was expensive. Yes, data collection is one of the most expensive tasks that a company has to go through if they haven't when they started and they haven't stored enough data. Yes, I think one of the key examples of data collection, I would say, is from Asian Paints. Yes, Asian Paints in 1970s invested 8 crore rupees in a supercomputer. Yes, and then they started collecting data from each store, what color paint at what time is being sold, who is buying it, in which city this color is being bought. Yes, and so many such data they collected. Now you will see that because of that power, Asian Paints has eliminated that distribution network. Yes, so there is no distributor for Asian Paints. They directly send it to their retailer because they have so much data. They understand, okay, at this shop, at this point of time, this kind of colors are going to be asked for. They manufacture in that manner, and then they sell it directly, give it directly to the retailers, from retailers to the customers. Now, how they were able to do this? Yes, because they had started collecting from a long time, and then as hardware progressed, they started analyzing it, and they worked, invested a lot of amount of money at that point of time. Yes, when this happened with Asian Paints, even ISRO did not have a supercomputer, but Asian Paints was the first company to have a supercomputer in a private organization in India. Yes, that was just after independence in some way. So initially, obviously, we did not have that much capability. Now we do have, and now it is going to be a very foolish decision to ignore data in your organization in any fashion, because that will give you the fact and the truth, exactly what is happening on the ground. Now, this is also one key aspect. Yes, internet became cheaper post 2016 when Jio came into market. It kind of crushed other telecoms, yes, and made internet easily available for every person. Now, India is one of the cheapest countries in that way when compared to the pricing for 1 GB data access. Yeah? And these are the few plans that you can see, but we all know right now data is cheap. You being connected to internet is become cheaper for Indians. Yes, that means what Indian organizations can easily collect data. Yes, understand the customer better and try to give them the best products. Yes, now this can be based. This data collection will happen based on your behavior. How often do you visit the website? What kind of products do you buy if it's an e-commerce? Yes, so all this kind of data now is easy to collect. Yes, and obviously one of the key aspects for us where it became so important, or I would say data collecting, storage, and analyzing data so important, is after the internet became cheaper for us. Getting connected to internet became cheaper for us. Yeah. And this is a very interesting fact. If you see, 90% of world's data was generated in the last 2 years. Yes. So as 5G speeds, we got access to 5G speeds, internet became faster, people started getting connected to internet more, because we all know being connected to internet is not just social media, but there's a huge pool of information for us as well. Yes, it is not just social media, it is not just YouTube, but there are other resources as well. The research papers are also published online. Everything is published online. Yes, so that it can be free. Knowledge is free and it is accessible to everyone. Yes. So, and in the last 2 years, that spiked so much, not only in India, but across the globe. Every industry realized how important is data, and thus they started making sure that they collect enough data. And now if you see, 90% of the data was generated in the last 2 years. Yes. So the importance, as industries realized, it is also us, we'll have to realize this importance of data, so that we can future proof our career in the future. Yes. So this is one key aspect that we will have to understand, that one of the reasons where they say data is the new oil is because of this. 90% of data is being generated in the last 2 years. And the next upcoming 5 years, 10 years, you will see how much of data will be generated. Yes. Few key examples of how data, in what fashion data is being generated. Yes. If you see, around 5 lakh Snapchat photos are sent every minute. Yes. Around 120 plus LinkedIn, people are joining LinkedIn on an everyday basis. Yes. This is a very interesting fact. 40,000 Google K searches every second. Yes. So as I'm talking, there is some 40,000 people searching for information on Google. Yes. Similarly, 4 lakh, around 4,50,000 Twitter post, that is your X post now. Yes, every minute. Instagram, 46,000 people are engaging with Instagram every minute by posting some photos. And let's not forget the most famous YouTube, around 4.1 million, that is 41 lakhs views every minute. Yes, so look at the scale at which data is being generated, and look at the scale at which people are using digital platforms as for themselves. Yes, so that's a huge amount. Yes, you will see one small line that Google goes to 3.5 billion searches per day. Yes, that's such a huge amount. 3.5 billion is around 35 crores. Yes, so it's a great number, that how people are consuming so much of data. Not 3.5, 350 crores actually. 3.5 billion, 350 crores. Yes. Now, every action creates data. Yes, every action. So for Google, when you go and search for it, yes, while they will want to understand what kind of links you visit, so that they can use it for bring the most used link, the link with the most authentic information at the top. Yes, Netflix is going to look at your personal usage so that they can recommend you better content. Yes, so if you recently watched let's say Animal, yes, one of the movies that was launched. Similarly, all such kind of movies which have action packed big star cast movies, Netflix will suggest you. Yes, if you watch Formula 1 as a movie, it is going to suggest you more racing movies. Yes, so what kind of movies you like on Netflix, what kind of movies you dislike on Netflix, yes, at what time do you watch, yes, do you watch the whole movie or do you stop, pause in between? All this is kind of important data points for Netflix to provide you a better experience as a customer. Yes, one of the key reasons, one key aspect of Netflix, how they changed the strategy in India, let us try to understand that as well, is in the past 4 years or at least 3 years, you will see a rise of Korean dramas on Netflix. Yes, they have been posting this kind of Korean dramas on their platform for Indians to consume it. Why? Because they posted few series of Korean drama. They saw how Indians are loving it. They're consuming it. They got more shows on it. Yes, they got more shows. And now these shows are being dubbed in Hindi and other languages as well. Yes. So now look at the impact, because they understood, okay, Indians are liking this drama, Korean drama series. Why not I get more series? I will dub it in the local language so I can make a higher reach to the people. Yes. So now it's a win for us as well, because we get content from international waters. Yes. And it's a win for Netflix because they were able to satisfy their customers and more people will onboard with them in future as well. Yes. So this is how data is a key important point. Yes. If I talk about one more example, if you want to experience, you should try to do this with any e-commerce website. Yes. I will try this with Amazon. Just take a look at a product on an everyday basis. Find one product, visit that page with your account on an everyday basis. If you want to add it in your cart, remove it, add it in your cart multiple times. If you do something like this, for sure, in some time, Amazon will drop the price for you by 5,000 or $1,000. Yes, because they realize you're in a confused state. Probably it is a price that is not happening. You're not happy with reviews and all those things. And that is why they will want to give you a discount so that you can buy the product. Let us go ahead and take a look at the next. Yes, these are the gold mines, as I already told you. Yes, hidden data gold mines. Netflix view pattern is what kind of content do you like, what do you watch, at what time do you watch is a very important one. Similarly, Swiggy, Zomato, all of us also do this. Yes, this abandoned food, when you add a product in the cart and you don't order it, yes, there are chances they might give you a special discount. Yes, and obviously now Zomato has taken a one more step ahead. For cancelled orders, it gives you the capability of you buying that cancelled order at a way cheaper rate, at 50% off kind of a thing. Because someone ordered food, they cancelled it, they did not want it, and now that, rather than that food going to waste, if they give it to other customers, why not? And it has been successful for them. Yes, people are buying cancelled orders. If you ordered by mistake and you cancelled it, it will be given to someone else at a cheaper rate. And it's such a good way to stop food wastage. Yes, it's such a good way to stop food wastage, and it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. But how they were able to do this? Because they looked at that, okay, there are decent amount of cancellations happening. To reduce this, I should probably pitch this cancelled order to my other customers. If they like the order, they are going to buy it, and that happens. Yes. Similarly, Swiggy also realizes what kind of food, or even Zomato does it. What kind of products do you generally order? Do you order biryani more? Do you order a pizza more? And then it will keep on updating its suggestions, ratings, and everything else based on the review score that you give. Okay. These are the few key, I would say, data gold mines here right now we have in India. Yes. So we have talked about how much data is important. Yes. Now, most of the companies have data stored in digital servers, data centers, or cloud, and they are sitting on a gold mine. Yes. What exactly is the solution? This is where data science as a domain comes in picture. Yes. Now, data science as a domain can give you what I would say can give you access to three key aspects of the data. Yes. One is the data analytics, and the second one is data engineering, and the third aspect that generally comes in picture is the artificial intelligence, the one of the key most useful aspects of data science domain. Yes. Now, the key aspect here is that you will have to understand one thing, is there are three major subsets that you need to know before jumping into the data science as a domain. Yes. First of all, in the industry you will be working in. Yes. So if it's e-commerce, if it's Netflix, you will have to understand their business, and that is where the domain part, is coming in. Yes. Second is, because you are using digital tools like Python and Power BI and SQL, you will have to understand the basics of coding, and you'll have to learn the coding side of things. And apart from that, when it comes to data, it is always makes sense to learn statistics along with that way. Where stats is a very key important knowledge that you require, because to extract the truth out of your data, extract the fact out of your data, you will need to have a statistical understanding. Yeah. So this three subdomains kind of become the key most important to be good in, or to do better in the data science domain. Okay. So what are the key aspects? Yes, in what kind of manner a data science professional works? Yes. So if you see this four different sides of data analytics. Yes, you will see there are four key pillars of data analytics in the world. That is descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, prescriptive analytics, and predictive analytics. Yes, all four have their own purposes. Yes, descriptive is generally looking in the past. Yes, and understanding what was the historical trend, or what was the trend with your data, or what was the customer pattern behavior with your data. Yes. Diagnostic is something which we look at in a fashion of, if something went wrong, why did it go wrong? Yes, and how we can not let it happen. Yes, so if something goes wrong, why did it happen? And you want to do that root cause analysis. So you do diagnostic analytics at that point of time. Prescriptive analytics is more of like prescribing a medicine or it is like taking a vaccine in a way. Yes. So here you are trying to look at your data and trying to optimize the current processes. Yes. Trying to improve the current processes in that manner. Yes, that is a prescriptive one. Before anything can go wrong, you take actions in that manner so that you can optimize the current process that you have. And last one is predictive. Taking a look in the future. Yes. Predicting what would be my sales number. Predicting how many users will be shopping on Amazon's Big Indian Festival or Great Indian Festival, or Flipkart Big Billion Days. Yes. forecasting and predicting on the day of Dussehra how many people are going to order sweets on Swiggy or Instamart, so that I have enough drivers or enough what I would say product in my warehouse. Yes. So that is what the predictive side will bring in. So these are the 4 key pillars of analytics that a person has to learn, yes, to perform good as a data analyst or a business analyst in this world. Let us now take a look at few key other aspects. Yes. Now, as we understand all of this in terms of what data science is, what are the different kinds of analytics in this, how companies are leveraging the data, but why exactly do you need to learn this? Yes. Let us not forget one thing. The demand, as I said, a lot of companies are sitting on data gold mines. The demand for data analytics, business analytics jobs have also gone up. Across the globe, not only India, across the globe, it has increased. Yes, because people now, companies want people who can analyze the data and provide them with a good insight so that the top management or the middle management can create a good strategy. Yes. And these are a few articles that you see in front of the screen that how data is changing the business. Everyone is so much invested in data. That's so important for them right now. Yes. So one key aspect of this is that a lot of new data is coming and they need people to analyze it, work with it, create predictive modeling, do prescriptive, diagnostic, all different kinds of analytics that is possible. The second aspect of it is that how even the government and people are invested, not only private companies, even the government is invested in AI. Yes, you will see how slowly Geo is planning to build a data center, AI data center. Yes, NVIDIA and Reliance are Geo are collaborating. Yes, there are small startups in India who are trying to create our India's own LLM, large language model like ChatGPT. Yes, and digitization is obviously at the peak. Yes, and the first step of digitization that we all would have experienced in the last few years was UPI. Yes, the digital payment system was the biggest digitization, digital revolution that India saw. So now you see most of the people are using UPIs to do their day-to-day transaction. Yes, you go to a tea shop, you do a UPI. Yes, you go to a fruit vendor, you do a UPI. Yes, so that was and along with that digital revolution that India saw, yes, and the data revolution, we will now soon see the AI revolution as well in India. Yes, where most of the companies will start investing more in AI, trying to implement more AI-based solutions in their organizations and for their clients as well. Why? The second aspect to this is also very important. Yes, you will see now layoffs are happening because of AI as well. Yes, what is the major reasons of this layoff? Look, because most of the people who were laid off across Microsoft, you take Oracle, Accenture, any company, is because they were not able to adapt to AI. Yes, you will see Accenture said the people they laid off were not good enough, or they could not upskill themselves in AI or integrate AI in their day-to-day life or in their current projects. Yes. Similarly, it is something which Microsoft also did. Yes, they around laid off 12,000 people, specifically low-performing people who could not understand AI or could not integrate AI in their workforce. Yes. So the next question that comes is, are we safe? I would say no. Until and unless you learn how to integrate, how to do data analysis, because if middle management roles are decreasing, on the other side, the roles as data analyst, business analyst, and on the data science world is increasing. Yes. So in a way, best way to future-proof your career would be to picking up any one of the data science skills. Yes. So that you can make yourself relevant in the industry, and then you have so that you can land a good job. Yes. So that is very key aspect, because as I said, along with digital revolution, data revolution, we are soon going to see in India the AI revolution, and it has slowly started as well. Yes, one example here how it has started is if I say Dukaan.io is one of the websites that's running from US, is run by an Indian founder. Yes, the moment the transactional generative AI GPT came in, yes, what did he do as a first step? He laid off his whole customer service team. yes, and put those resources in a chatbot which can do better job. Yes. So rather than having a large customer service team with 100 people handling customer requests, why not I have 10 people who only handle high automatic service requests, which a chatbot cannot provide resolution to. Yes. And that is how people are adapting to AI. Yes. And as I said, the first aspect, the journey to go towards the domain, or I would say in the domain of data science, starts as a data analyst or a business analyst. Yes, because analysis is the first key aspect in the domain of data science. You start as an analyst and then slowly you start understanding data better. Then you start understanding machine learning, artificial intelligence, and such things. Yes. So the first step, as I said, even in an organization, in any tech organization, non-tech organization, the people who are leading data science domains and such things, they start as a data analyst, because the first key aspect is for you to understand the data better and understand your business better. Yes. And this is one chart which shows how demand of analytics has increased across the all domains in India as well. Yes, you see BFSI is one of the key hirings in that is banking and finance. Yes, hire the most data analysts. Yes, and because they need data analysts in form of financial analysis, in form of fraud detection, and all those things as well. Yes, by performing analysis in the transactions of risky accounts, that is when they can early detect a credit card fraud if it's going to happen, a loan fraud if it's going to happen, or of any money laundering case if it's that is going to happen. So that is the aspect, yes, of this. These are few key information that we would like to show you. What is how you start your career, and what are the aspects that can happen. Yes, so that is when you start as a data analyst, you will have to, obviously the pay range in this current for freshers has been around 5 to 9L. That is the base pay. And then obviously with companies and different companies and different benefits, and the number of based on number of years of experience that you have, this can vary. Yes, but the average pay when a fresher starts is around 5 to 9 or 4 to 9 kind of a range in the for data analyst. In similar fashion, a business analyst is in the range of 6 to 12. Now, because a business analyst is not only doing data analysis, but also he or she understands business better. And based on that, they also create some strategies and everything else. Yes, so that you will see some increase in their pay, but that is also in the range of 6 to 12. Similarly, for the business intelligence analyst, these are the people are very similar to business analysts, but they work with BI tools. Yes, that is what is business intelligence analyst. That is BI tools they work with, like Power BI, Tableau, and such things. Yes, and there also a pay is around 6 to 12. Yes, this is the exact roadmap that you see for your career. Yes, generally when you start as a data analyst. Yes. Soon, based on your work, obviously, if you are doing very well, you can move into the within 2 to 4 years, you can become a senior data analyst or a business intelligence specialist or something like that. Yes. So you start as a data analyst, you start understanding data become better. You start, and by this 2 to 4 years, we expect that you start understanding the business better. Yes. Once you have that understanding, you move towards in the 4 to 6 range. You will see AI engineers come in picture. Yes, this is where you will start creating AI ML models and you pick up those skills. Yes, from there you will start implementing AI ML models in those range. From there, once you move to 6 to 8 year range, the possibility of you becoming a data scientist, where you start researching and creating your role models starts. Yes, so you are a lead of a team. At this point of time, you have a team. You start researching more on how you can solve a specific problem and create a model for it. Yes, and at the end of 8 to 10 years, yes, as I said, again, you will be a lead, but this time along with not only client interactions and understanding your client's problem better, but you're also trying to get data and create AI ML model. Yes, and once you have reached the 10 plus years of experience, yes, around 10 to 15, you can become a chief data scientist or head of AI. Yes, where you're leading the whole AI team in the organization. Yes. So this is the overall career journey that a person goes through. Yes, obviously you can always say plus or minus 1 year in a way. Yes, so you can say 0 to 3, 3 to 5 kind of a situation as well. But overall, generally, this is a roadmap when you start as a data analyst, and how, in which direction, this is a direction in which you can take your career in the domain of data science in any organization. Yes, and the few roles that you see, lead data scientist, these are all different kinds of roles every company uses, but the kind of work you do is in an aspect which I told you. Yes, you start as a data analyst, you start understanding data better, then you start understanding business better. You slowly start developing or implementing AI/ML models. Yes, you start researching, creating your own AI/ML models, and in that journey, you reach the position of chief data scientist or a head of AI, where now you have started solutioning at a larger scale for your organization. Yeah. Few key important skills. Yes. Now, these are the few key important skills, because I'm talking about how to start your journey as a data analyst. To start your journey as a data analyst, the most important skills that we nowadays, most of the industry are using. Yes, small scale industries are depending on Excel. Yes, as the tool for visual data analysis. Yes, mid scale industries and large scale industries are mostly focusing on tools like databases. That is where you have to learn SQL. Yes. And then they also depend on Python. Yes, Python being open source, it is easily accessible, so people invest in that. And tools like Power BI or Tableau, which are dashboarding tools. Yes, and as I said, you need the truth out of the data. So for that, you will have to understand statistics. Yes, so once you start your journey as a data analyst, these 5 skills are mandatory when you start. Yes, as you progress in your career, let's assume you have reached the range of 6 to 8 years of experience, or for 4 to 6 years of experience, where now you have started implementing machine learning models and AI models. That is where this skills, future ready AI skills, come in picture, where you have to understand what machine learning is, what is the cloud technologies, yes, how do you run a team for agile process, yes, and generative AI as one of the key aspects of it as well. Yes, and when you reach the scale of this chief data officer or head of AI, you not only should have technical skills, but you should also have business communication skills. Because as a head of AI, you will be now more interacting with people in the business, your clients, and such things. Yes, and you will be creating strategies of how to take drive a business as well. Yes, so their business communication skills also come in picture. Yes, but this to start. At the start, these are the few skills you should focus on. Must-have skills, that is Excel, SQL, Python, Power BI, statistics. These are the few key aspects that you'll have to focus on to start your journey as a data analyst. Yes. Why? This is one last aspect. You prepared everything, you did everything, you have skills, and you have done everything, but MNCs are not offering you job. Yet, first of all, few key aspects that companies want when it comes to hiring a data analyst, business analyst roles. One is the hands-on experience. Yes, not theoretical knowledge, but how a tool works, but exactly the capability of how exactly to implement it. So you don't only just consult, but you can do it by yourself as well. So you need to get your hands dirty with those tools. The second aspect, generally what happens is the resumes are rejected. Yes, because nowadays automated systems have come in place. So you should have a resume which fits that automated system. Yes, and the third aspect of is a certificate to showcase your skill. Like this is something which you have learned. Yes, and that is where you need to have a proof saying that you have a certificate. A simple way, if tomorrow I want to be a Microsoft certified, I want to be a trainer for Microsoft, I will need to get certified from Microsoft saying that you are a Microsoft certified trainer. Or if I want to do research work in AI/ML, I need to make sure that I have enough publications, research papers, so that I can do take that approach or become a researcher or head of research in any company. Yes, so proof of work is very important. Yes, now that to showcase that, you will have to you need to have a certificate and you need to have a small technical portfolio in that journey to showcase that you don't only talk, but you can do things as well. Okay, Yeah, I think that is the overall presentation from my side. Yes, I hope that was helpful. I think, Hari, the next steps you can take.
Sure. So, thank you, Karthik. I think, the session was very valuable and we could get a lot of insight on how does the data science and business analytics career roadmap and trend look like and what are the skills required. Now, I will tell you that uh, when you, search for a data science or business analytics jobs, the market is very, very competitive. And for any of the jobs, let's say there are more than 500 applicants who are competing. I would like to introduce you one of the course in this session where we cover like all the key aspects of data science, areas and tools. And then we also provide 10 SEO interviews with MNC companies. So, can we share some detail about that course, Karthik?
Discussed in the slides. Yes. And in this, our key aspects, we start our journey. If you see, we start our journey with understanding what exactly analytics or what exactly data science as a domain is. Yes. So it's a bit more detailed walkthrough of a life cycle in the data science projects. Yes. And along with that, obviously, we will introduce to what exactly analytics is and then provide you a bit of information on basic mathematics like probability and such things, because this is something which will help us in the statistics side of things. Once you're comfortable with that, your learning journey of dashboarding and such things start in this journey where you are analyzing data. Yes, as I said, few key aspects you will have to learn here is the different tools used in. Yes, and the first tool that you have to learn is Excel. That is the most key basic tool that we start with, because most of the small scale industry today as well are using Excel to do their data analysis. Yes, so we start with the easiest tool available in the market. Yes, and then slowly the complexity might increase a bit. But our start main aim is to understand Excel, do advanced level of analytics on Excel, create dashboards on Excel, and that is where we start our journey with. The next aspect is databases. Why we jump into databases here is because most of the data is stored in databases. And once data is stored in the databases, we as data analyst or a business analyst, we should have the capability of retrieving that data so that we can analyze it. And this is where SQL or data understanding databases is of key importance. Not only you will understand database, but you will also understand how you can retrieve data from the databases, yes, and improvise and analyze it later, and visualize it later. Yes, so that is the second module or the second important skill that you have to pick up. The next tool is a visualization tool. Yes, so Power BI is one of the key visualization data visualization tools that we have in market, which is a competing product of Tableau as well. Yes, so now understanding Power BI is very important, because once you have learned to retrieve data from databases, you need somewhere to visualize it. And to visualize this, we learn tools like Power BI. We learn tools like Power BI, which is a very key aspect of visualizing and creating dashboards. Yes, and automating that process in overall process as well. The next, once you have learned the data visualization, the next aspect that we would want you to learn is Python. Yes, so now we teach you the Python programming basics, and then we jump into doing data analysis in Python. So not only in this program, you learn about visualizing data analysis in Excel, you learn data visualization and analysis in Power BI, and you learn it in Python. So you can, when you join an industry, you can go ahead and analyze data in any tool your company offers. Once that is, you are comfortable with that, now the key aspect is, after analyzing the data, you will need to see whether the truth of your data is being presented or not. And that is where statistical analysis is key important, because stats will give you the analysis done is correct or not. Stats will tell you the assumption you're making on your analysis, is it correct or not. So you will get whether your assumption about based on an analysis is true or not. Yes, so we learn statistical analysis. And once that kind of marks the key modules, or I would say the foundation modules of this program, and then we learn few topics around the world in a way. Yes. So where we teach you and give you a small workshop on what is cloud computing. Yes. Now, cloud computing, as I said, is most of the data nowadays is stored in cloud. So it is better that you learn and understand cloud better. Yes. Apart from that, we also learn how to use GenAI tools. Yes. So that is how you can use ChatGPT, Gemini's to be a partner in crime with you when you're doing data analysis or data visualization. So that is what we learn in this workshop. Now, irrespective of wherever you go, Agile is a very key aspect of, it's a key business process people use to, so that they can manage and work in an efficient manner as a team. Yes. And that is why it's also important for us to learn that. It is also important for us to learn that. That is the Agile project management. So here, Agile is a business process so that you can run your team more efficiently. And that is what we are going to cover as well in a workshop. Yes. And the last aspect is you will see is the machine learning side of things. So now, as you understand data analysis better, why not learn some machine learning so that you can do predictive side of things when you join the industry as well. Yes. So the machine learning module teaches you the basic machine learning algorithms and helps you to create prediction-based system. Create prediction-based system. And the last aspect of every program is capstone project. Yes, where we make sure that you implement all the skills combined together. Where you make sure that we implement all the skills that you have learned. One key aspect in this program, if you see, that I want to bring into picture is that you will be provided with a chance to take a PL 300 certificate. Yes. So not only once you take this program, you will have a program saying that you are a postgraduate in business and data analytics, but you also have the chance to take a Microsoft PL 300. Microsoft PL 300 is Microsoft's own certificate which certifies you as a Microsoft certified Power BI data analyst. So it is not just Hero Wired or anyone else telling you the certificate, but Microsoft itself says that you are a certified data analyst. Yes, and this has impact in industry. Yes, and this has huge impact in industry when you are looking for jobs. Yes. Few key tools, as I said, these are the few key tools that you will learn in the journey. So this is for Python, NumPy, Pandas. These are the tools which are used for in the Python data analysis world. Yes. So this is our key overall program, which is of 8 months. Yes, which is of 8 months, which is along with in this journey, you are allowed to, what I'd say, you will get, once you clear the program successfully, for sure, we will give you 10 assured interviews based on your performance. Yes. And these are the key tools and technologies that we cover in this. These are key tools and technology. As I said, the best extra added on benefit that you get is that you have access. You will be provided one attempt of PL 300 and you have the chance to become a Microsoft certified data analyst. Yes, in Power BI. Yes. Along with this, we have all projects coming in from different industries. Obviously, we use open source data, but we try to make sure a portfolio of your projects is in different domains that you go through. Yes. In a larger batch, it is difficult to create very specific projects for in different domains. So we try to make sure all of our learners experience different kinds of projects from different kinds of domain. In Capstone, we will give you the freedom. If you are working particularly in a particular domain, you aim to work in a particular domain, you can bring in your own data and we will help you. And that can become your Capstone project itself in final Capstone project. So where you bring in your data, you get it approved. And if you're working in an organization, yes, you can bring that, or a mock-up data like that on a day-to-day basis on which you're working. If you're a fresher, if you are aiming for a particular domain, you can bring that data as well in your Capstone project. So we'll give you help with that as well. But other at every module, there will be some form of assessment or mini project that you will have to go through. Yes. So that is the overall learning journey that you will go through us. Obviously, all of our delivery and learning happens in live sessions. Yes. So generally 80% of learning will happen in live sessions. The basics, that is 20% or 30% basic side of things or theoretical side of things will happen in a self-paced manner, where we will give you videos, we'll give you PowerPoint presentations, Word documents, so that you can just go through it and join the session. Yes, but as I said, self-learning is 30 percentage, 70 percentage of life learning. You can take it in that manner. Yes. So all the key technical skills are imparted in live learning. We expect you to go through basic math is something most of you would know. So I expect you to go through that in a self-learning manner. Yes. I don't want to teach you how to calculate average in classrooms. Such kind of basic topics are covered in self-learning mode. But like, let's say databases or Power BI, it can be extremely new tool for a lot of you. So we make sure that that is covered in live sessions for you, from installation till the creating the whole dashboard in that particular tools. Yeah, so that is the whole overall learning journey that you'll go through.
Okay. Karthik, can we talk about the 10 guarantee interviews with companies?
Yes. So the job assurance, yes, is also, we call it a job assurance, but that is the key aspect is 10 assured interviews. Yes, this 10 assured interviews will be provided to you if you fulfill the criteria of the program. Yes, and these criteria are what is that you perform well, that is you pass all the modules and you have an attendance of 75% in the program. And along with that, the key aspect that we provide is that we also do career sessions. Yes, in these career sessions, we teach you how to build your LinkedIn profile, how to build your resume, how to build your technical portfolio using GitHub. Yes, and so you have to make sure that you are attending all of these sessions and you are maintaining 75% attendance, 50%, 60% passing marks in all the assignments, and career sessions, which should be 100% attendance. And the next aspect is that there will be tests conducted by our careers teams. We call it a skill test or placement readiness test. You have to pass that. Once you fulfill all these criteria, you will help you to give you 10 assured interviews for sure. Yes, and obviously we have our partners, we have a corporate team which generally goes and gets in touch with a lot of organizations and get their requirement for data analytics, what kind of people they require. Yes, and then we will align you with such kind of jobs. Yes, then we'll align you with such kind of jobs. So if you're performing well across the program, the chances of you getting 10 assured interview is very high. And from that 10, we assume that you will crack 1 or 2 interviews for sure. Yes. So that is the overall journey, or I would say key part of the 10 assured interview. And we have a lot of partners in our careers team. Yes, where we are looking for get in touch with a lot of companies, and we keep on getting data analyst, data scientist kind of roles for this kind of programs.
Okay, yeah.
Anything else, Hari, if you want me to add?
So everyone, whoever has attended this today's webinar, we also have, so we have a batch starting from 9th of October, right? The batch is starting. The batch is starting on 9th of October for this coming
Yes.
upcoming batch, and we also have a power pack. So can you give detail about the power pack that we have currently?
Yes, the power pass. Yeah. Thanks, Hari, for reminding me that. Yes. So let me just stop my screen and share the different window. So we along with this program, we are also giving you a HeroWired Power Pass. Yes. Now this Power Pass is something which is an extra add-on that you will have. Yes. How exactly does it work? So if you buy a program, you get access to another learning program as well along in the journey. Yes. And how, let me just share my screen. Just give me a moment. My screen is visible. Can you confirm, Hari, if my screen is visible?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
So with this, these are the few key Power Pass modules that we have. Yes, along when you buy a program, you will gain access to programs like GenAI. Yes, which is a 2-month program focused on GenAI. Then we have a very Power BI is already part of your business analytics, so you can skip that particular module. Yes, but then you will have access to uh, tool Tableau. As I said, Power BI and Tableau are competing data visualization. What I would say tools. So you can learn that as well. So along with this Power Pass, when you have it with the program, you will get up to 75% off on this other programs. Yes, obviously key focus for us if you go and take the business and data analytics program will be GenAI program, the Tableau and the agentic AI program. Yes, these are the three key aspects, three extra programs that you can get access through this Power Pass. Yes, as I said, you will have to buy one what I would say, you can get this one free course, yes, with when you buy a one program with us as an extra add-on.
Okay, yeah, sure. So, and we also have one scholarship for anyone who has joined this webinar based on your profile, academic background, and work experience. We also have a scholarship for you. So here is a scholarship form that I have shared. Those who are interested into this course, so I will quickly give you highlight recap of this webinar. So in this webinar, in first part we covered about the data science trend and skills you require and the career map and everything and try to add a lot of value. Now let's say when somebody is interested and you want to build your career, how will you build your career into data science and all? We have also introduced you one of the course which is very rigorous, very structured, which covers all the aspects of data science and business analytics that help you to learn all the tools and technologies and then become industry ready. To even when I know everything, how do you compete in a marketplace when you apply for any jobs and there are thousands of candidates? I'm very sure you all have been searching for data science jobs from couple of weeks or months, and then you face the challenges that getting the interview is very, very difficult, right? And then here what happens in this program, which is designed with Hero Wired, we provide you 10 assured interviews with the companies, and then we want to place and we can also connect you with our other alumni who have got successfully placed. And then if you have any queries, you can talk to our career counselors and who will answer all your queries about the course, about the curriculum. So one is you have this data science and business analytics course, which is very rigorous, structured course, and offer you placement, assured placement, guarantee 10 interviews, where we, let's say in first 2 months, we offer you 3 interviews and then we collect the feedback and then we again put you onto a track for, filling up the skill gap. And then again in next 2-3 months time, we will schedule another 6 to 7 interviews, and total minimum 10 interviews will be scheduled for you. And then our, effort will be to place all of you. That is the, course agenda, so that more and you can give references to others and you get benefited from the course. Now again, you also have another power pack course where if you enroll in next 3 days time, you can take a very popular course, agentic AI or gen AI course, which is complete complementary course into the offering. Okay, so you can register. I've shared the scholarship form link. You can quickly share the scholarship form. I'm sharing it again. If you have any queries, once our counselors will reach out, you can talk to them one to one. I'm also sharing the LinkedIn profile link of both of us, the speakers in this panel. Here you go. You can also connect with us on LinkedIn platform. Feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. And then also sharing the contact details of our counselors at RiseUpp.com. You can connect with them and talk to them about your career queries and all these things. So I think we are done with this webinar, and you can quickly fill the scholarship form based on your academic and work experience profile. We will offer a good scholarship to you based on your profile and academic, right? And the batch is starting on 9th of October. So if you are very serious about building your career in data science and AI without learning the skills, without learning the right tools and technologies, it is very, very difficult. And then we also put you in front of the employer, get you ready, and then put you in front of the employers, collect feedback from you, collect feedback from employer, and then help you with the skill gaps if you are, having any skill gap in any particular area. We also provide you help on resume building, how you can, prepare your resume, LinkedIn profile, and even we will be sharing you the relevant job opportunities and all, right? So I think thanks a lot for your time joining this webinar, everyone. And thank you, Karthik. You have been a great presenter. We have got a lot of insights about data science and very interesting insights that the world has generated 90% of the data in just last 2 years, right? And some of the insights like the career map, I like very much. Like it's a very good, clear career map in the beginning of your career, what kind of job you should apply, and then how you can progress in your data science career. We'll try to share those career maps with all of you. Thanks a lot for your time, guys. Have a great day, and looking forward to getting in touch with you and assist you and help you in building your career in data science and business analytics. Have a great day. Okay, thank you, Karthik. Have a great day and bye. Yeah.